Good morning, this is Lynx. I'm going to show you something here that I did a video on before. Has to do with Fibonacci sequence. If you want to see how a situation, moment, or seed is going to develop outward via the human mind, I'm going to show you how to do that. Look at my other video on Fibonacci and it shows you the layout. So let's say you got the Jack of Spades to begin with. It's the devil. Or a dark situation, or a dark plan, or a dark individual. Something in the situation starts as the one, which is the seed. The next sequence in the Fibonacci mathematical progression would be a 2. 1 plus 1 is 2. So the next thing that would come out of it would be a man or an individual of great value, or a person who discovers a treasure from this, or the meeting of an individual who has something to share. So, dark situation, some call this the devil in playing cards. Dark situation, dark person, devil, or someone with a dark past or dark history. The 2 could be a partnership, could be an obsession, could be a obstacle, because we're going by the numerological meaning of what the position is and what the card is. So the combination of it could be a partnership with a man of great value comes out of it. So 1 plus 2 is 3. That's the next in the Fibonacci sequence, and we actually got a 3. So gives birth to a small group of individuals who want to build on this individual seed or idea or position. So we got 3, so then that position was 3, this position was 2 in the Fibonacci sequence. 2 plus 3 is 5, that'd be the next one out. That's a change that occurs from it. 6, human pleasure. 5 plus 3 is 8, that's the next in the Fibonacci sequence. So that could be a teaching, an idea, or a man of strength. So the emergence of this individual is stronger. It looks like the progression. And I'm going to go over this again. And then the next one will be 13. If you add those, that's a partnership. And then the next one would be another partnership. That's 21. We're only going to take it to 21, okay? You can keep going out in the Fibonacci sequence. So you start with the seed. So there's this dark man finds a partnership that gives birth to a small group. From that, a great deal of pleasure and enjoyment and success emerges. Even could be a romantic ideal. And then an establishment would be the 8. That would be 8s are, look back in my video of what this position means. The 8 would be with something coming into being, or an organization, or a establishment. So it could be that this guy's ideas bring to greater fruition and he becomes stronger, which draws people to him. They are attracted to him, which brings partnerships that are practical out of it. So that's how you do it. You start with the seed, you work through the Fibonacci sequence. The second position would be a partnership and or an object that draws closer. The 3 would be a communication and or a group. The 5 would be a change. So this could be a small start, or the thing that is born of the partnership, or the 2 here, or the object of trance, affection, whatever it is. Now we could read it real practically this way. Let's say that I got a guy with a dark past, meets someone who could fund it, gives birth to a small group of people who want to build it into something bigger. It actually becomes a hedonistic group of individuals. This guy becomes a lord or master over it, so he actually becomes a lord or master over a group of hedonists, draws new people to it, they get further funding. That's actually happened over and over with people. Some idea goes off the track. Let's read the Jack another way. A guy who wants to make a change, or who sees what things really are, has a strong, powerful mind, has someone who gives him some pieces that he didn't have. They draw other people to them. It creates a group that people find the value in and say, wait, I'm really attracted to this. That man who started here gains a great deal of experience, grows from it, draws other people to him who is attracted to his ideas, brings practical partnerships from there. So what you do is you look at the base seed and you move outward for it, and you see what's likely to happen in the human mind and in the relationships related to the mind. It's a really powerful method, and it's something I use with clients all the time. And it can tell you, and it can shed extraordinary insight on things. I'm just going to give you the basis. It's up to you to figure out the subtleties of it after that, because this is something that really needs practice and experimentation. If you really want to gain the fruit of this one, you really have to play with it, because it really releases some secrets and some very unusual and secret information that people really don't know. I'm Lucky Links, sharing this thing with you, this Fibonacci spiral out. I did another video on it too. It's in my past videos if you want to look through it, where I talk more about the positions and how you read the positions. But if you think about it and you apply it to the Fibonacci sequence and you apply that to nature, it will actually reveal some very powerful lessons for you. As always, wishing you success and good fortune in all you do. And if you want to schedule a reading with me, 779-302-8009 is my number. You can text me or call me if you're in the Northern California area. We'll do it in person. Anywhere else, you can conjure hope, CONJUREHOPE @gmail.com, or you can text me.